Israel's military has amped up its aerial offensive against Hamas as calls grow to let more aid into besieged enclave. Eylon Levy, an Israeli government spokesperson, spoke to WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibbal.
The situation in West Asia remains worrisome. With me is an Israeli government spokesperson. So welcome to WION. We were in Israel last week. We saw the situation firsthand, and situation remains worrisome in the aftermath of the terror attack by Hamas. My first question to you, sir, is when it comes to the Israeli action, there were reports of a ground offensive. So will there be a ground offensive in Gaza, particularly in northern Gaza, in next few days?
Israel remains united around one goal: victory, total victory against Hamas. Our goal is to totally destroy the military and governing capabilities of the brutal terror organization that perpetrated the October 7th massacre. You know, we in Israel are still living this moment, but I think it's important to remind your viewers what this country went through on October 7th with the worst terror attack in world history since 9/11. 1,400 Israelis were murdered. Hamas death squads went door to door, beheading babies, burning whole families alive, committing brutal acts of rape, tying parents and children together and setting them on fire, mutilating them, torturing them before their deaths. 5,000 people have been injured. There are now more than 220 Israeli hostages, some babies as young as a few months old, in captivity, hostages inside the Gaza Strip. And we've decided in response to that we are going to totally defeat Hamas. Now, Israel is going to use its force carefully and judiciously. We will act and proceed with a ground offensive at a time of our choosing when it is right for our operational needs. But the world needs to understand that the situation now is different. The road ahead is going to be long. It is going to be difficult. But Hamas declared war on us on the 7th of October with that brutal attack against our people. And we have no choice now but to win that war. And that war will end with the total defeat of Hamas in the Gaza Strip.
So yesterday we saw your president in an interview saying that Hamas used cyanide. So if you can elaborate on that development.
Indeed, President Herzog yesterday revealed on Sky News that Hamas fighters had in fact been carrying on their bodies instruction manuals from Al-Qaeda, the terror organization behind 9/11, showing that they had information in order to build cyanide, use chemical weapons against our people. I mean, this is really brutal and shows the connection between Hamas and Al-Qaeda and ISIS, and shows exactly why it's in the same league as the terror organizations that are reviled all around the world for the horrific crimes against humanity that they have perpetrated. And this is why we are going after Hamas with an intent to destroy it, not to deter it, not to degrade it, to destroy it, because Hamas has revealed itself as the face of sheer, pure, unadulterated evil that would do, by the way, exactly the same as it did on October the 7th if given half a chance, and murder as many people inside Israel as it could by burning them, by beheading them, using chemical weapons if it could. And that is why we are going to continue with our campaign to destroy Hamas. And of course, we appreciate all the international support and solidarity that we've been receiving, including from the people of India, all around the world, people understanding that Israel not only has a right, it has a duty to defend itself against these barbarians, these terrorists, in the wake of these atrocious crimes against humanity.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.